Hi, I'm Paul Skeldon, Editor-in-Chief at World Telemedia, and I'm here in World Telemedia in Marbella, and I'm joined by Hommam from Sam Media. Thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about what Sam does, just for those that don't know.
We have been a player in DCB for quite some time. So actually it's 19th. We are about to get to 20 years old in DCB business. So one of the founders in the DCB.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you say you've been doing DCB for 20 years. You're here talking about how you've also added now and are doing more with credit cards. Tell us a bit about why you did that.
Well, for the opportunity. So what we saw from competition, from what became available into the market, that we found out that we can basically open up new payment channel that is outside of the control of the mobile carriers. And depending and with a little bit more sane data structure. So that was the reason we opened the credit card business. What I like about it is quite similar to DCB, so the similar KPIs, what we are used to, similar marketing technique works with a credit card business. But on the other hand, there are a lot more metrics, new KPIs, new challenges, so that's what makes it very fun for our team.
Do you not get a lot more data out of it as well that's also useful?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's so for DCB, we are used to having 3 data points: the cost per acquisition, CPA, the number of sales, and the average revenue per user, ARPU. With car business, we also have this main, but also we have the refunds, we have fraud ratios, we have chargebacks, a bunch of others that you get to learn it once you actually start the business. And that makes it very exciting. So we have more knobs to play with.
Okay. What have been some of the challenges of integrating that into your existing business?
Yeah, some part of it is mindset. So a few, we are a very experienced DCB team, so shifting from DCB to credit cards was, we had to work on including myself. Myself had to learn new things. Other challenges is paperwork. So because of credit card, we deal with actual money, we deal with actual banks. So the amount of paperwork needed is, I can say, it's about 10 times more than the amount of paperwork needed to start the DCB connection. And we are lucky we have experienced people in our team that can take care of it for us. But if you are a new player and you have nobody that would help you, it's going to take a while to get started.
Okay, and you work with Solaris to make this happen. How did they help you with that?
Yeah, so Solaris is a payment aggregator. Basically, what they provide us is an agnostic interface to different acquiring banks. And so we don't need to connect to 20 different APIs. We use Solaris API to basically orchestrate our need for payments.
And that's made it a lot easier, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And what about on the sort of chargeback and refund side of things? Are there more chargebacks, more refunds? Is that a challenge of sorts with switching to using credit cards?
Yeah, so that's one thing. I like to take a step back. So with DCB, most often we have an idea of how much each individual user pays. There is a transaction, there's a billing. With a card, it's a lot more robust. So each transaction has a unique ID. In my system, in the let's say Solaris system, in the bank, and also in the consumer's bank, so called issuer bank. And that's why a consumer can easily ask for a refund for his transaction. In many consumer banking apps, there's a button that says, I want a refund, or I did not recognize the transaction, or this transaction was for a product and I didn't receive the product. And these things will become dispute, these things become chargebacks. There are many tools that have been incorporated into the ecosystem that would prevent chargebacks or would reduce chargebacks by a lot. But still, consumer disputing a transaction is a challenge. So then a good part of it is in our merchant. So even we using those tools, we need to look at the way we onboard users, we do the marketing, we actually deliver the product the consumer expected to receive. And this way we can basically control fraud and chargeback. But it's a consumer-friendly business. So and that's what makes it very interesting. So that's what operators never did. the consumer can easily stop a subscription, can easily ask for a refund, and it's all very regulated, so we have to play within the rules.
Great stuff. And one last thing, sort of, what's in the future? What are the next steps you're going to take? You're going to roll this out more? Are you going to do other payment mechanisms? What are you looking for in the next year or two?
Yeah, one thing interesting, very, very interesting about card business is that we can roll it out in anywhere in the world. So with carrier business, well, of course, we are only connected to carrier in certain countries. With credit card business, as long as I have Visa and MasterCard, I can roll it out from New Zealand to Canada. And so that's what we are doing at the moment. We roll out in every market we test. At the same time, this is also my belief that there would be competition from local payment methods that would challenge Visa and MasterCard. And we see it already happening in Africa, in Asia, even in Europe. And these local payment providers or schemes, they are also adding support for subscription. So that would make it very, very lucrative, very interesting for merchants like us.
Excellent. Well, something to look forward to hearing about next year. Hommam, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your time. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you again soon.